As the final hours of the Midvalley Harvest Festival unfurled like a tapestry of twilight, a subtle transformation swept through the gathering. Friends bid adieu to the revelry, families link arms and stroll homeward, leaving behind a more intimate assembly. Among those who lingered, the aura shifted, casting a spotlight on an eclectic mix of characters. Amidst the dwindling crowd, one could spot notable figures, decked in the regalia of noble status, exchanging discreet whispers and concealed glances. In a small cluster, friends found solace in shared laughter, their conversations infused with a warmth of camaraderie as they savored their final morsels of the feast. And then there was our band of unlikely comrades, Aiken, Francis, Lucien, Mac, Nightshade, and Pebbles. They sit shoulder to shoulder, their friendship forged through cider-filled mugs, plates heaped with succulent chicken, and a tapestry of stories spun from their diverse backgrounds. Little did they suspect the sinister twist that fate had in store for them. The threads of destiny wove tighter around their fates, ready to unravel an adventure of unimaginable proportions, poised to test their bonds and courage in ways they could scarcely conceive.
Everlight Kingdom, ever since the curse was cast. Everlight Kingdom, they're on a quest to save their ass. Journey with us as we tell you the tale. It goes down rough like a pure mountain nail. Everlight Kingdom, down at Everlight.
So, you guys finished up your drinking contest, and after a few hearty laughs, you continued to hang out and mind your business. The goblin did begin packing up his ingredients and his all of his essential tools and his pouches of ingredients, and has left for the night. You guys have stayed at the bar despite the goblin leaving and bidding you all farewell and thanking you for a fun contest. You guys have continued to stay at the bar and are eating, drinking, and being merry.
How drunk are we? You need to roll for that? Or
Everyone roll for it.
Well, I'm not. I had some water.
Yeah, you just had water, and you just had the
Are you rolling just flat?
I mean, that's the only thing I've had to drink.
Except for Tim, he has advantage.
I
rolled
two.
a 19.
2 in 19, so
Two.
11.
Five, so five.
So we're
Or no,
supposed to be
6.
rolling high or
Okay.
low?
So the higher, the more stable you are.
Oh, so
Okay.
bad.
Mac, Francis, Aiken, what did you roll?
I rolled an 11.
Okay. Aiken, you're buzzed. Mac and Francis, you guys are tipsy.
shit-faced.
You guys are just like, you're not shit-faced, but you're tipsy. You're just like...
I love you guys. You know, ever since the king died, I think a council of wise men is not that bad. You know? Have you? I didn't vote for no king. Have you? It don't matter to me. I'm the king of my own nation, so it don't matter.
So everybody's kind of like cool with it. So everybody's in agreement.
I just don't care.
Yeah. You picked a good crowd.
Yeah.
So,
Technically, I killed my whole family.
So as you guys are sitting around having this discussion, you feel a large presence has appeared at the table. You look over and you see that you are the only people at this bar, but accompanying you, not to sit down, but just standing there, is the Dragonborn who gave the speech earlier.
No, we liked him.
You liked him. Hey.
Hey, is everyone enjoying the festivities?
Nah. Yeah, that's
I've had worse.
I mean, it was good when you got that asshole off the stage.
Yeah. That elf.
You go look at the elf at the table while he's doing.
Look directly at him.
What were you asking?
I said I just get little chicken, and nobody noticed it being chicken.
So you're eating another. So you have another chicken. The other one's just bone. As he hears your opinions, he goes, "Well, if I may ask, what can we do next year to get you all to return and excited?"
Hookers.
Kick that elf out. Blackjack. No security.
Anarchy.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe some lizard? Maybe some lizard horse?
Oh no! The missus would never approve.
Hey, what happens
is that a thing though? Out of curiosity.
Barrel of the finest mountain ale the next town over has.
He goes, "Of course. In fact, you should bring the entire next town over next time and just have a nice feast and be merry. We'd be more than welcome."
I wouldn't want that.
I don't think I'm going to be here next
Yeah, no,
year.
you wouldn't want that.
Well, I just thought I would introduce myself. My name is Tezo. If you have any questions, you can come to me.
I want to hand him my card.
You have a card?
Yes.
What does your card say?
Mac. Under it, Tattletale Strangler.
There's no contact information or anything.
No, of course not. Under that,
Sent by messenger bird.
what's someone that tortures someone to get information?
A torturer?
A torturer.
An interrogator.
He takes your card and slides it between two of his fingers, and he pretends to put it in his back pocket, and he kind of like lets it kind of fly to the ground under his boot, and then he kind of kicks it away.
Can I perception check
Can I
that?
see that too? I was about to say.
What's both of your passive perception?
9.
Passive perception?
We're gonna kill this man.
Yeah.
Passive perception's a 15 for me.
15. Okay. Okay, that did not work out at all. Sorry, I rolled it and it landed between two dice.
I heard
just
it.
Yeah, sure, we believe you. Yeah, you're just the DM. It's like you
I heard all
behind your wall.
He did successfully hide it. Yeah, he
For
successfully.
both of us? For what, 15?
He rolled a 17.
Alright, so I didn't see him drop it.
No.
Can I perceive if it's on the ground?
Yeah, after he leaves.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
He looks at you, Lucien, and he goes, "I don't believe we've ever had a northerner come to one of our festivals before, if I may
That's
ask."
racist.
He says, "If I may ask, what brought you down this way?"
Let's try to find some good fighters and stuff to come up there and, good warriors come up there and help us, if they want to join us, but they're clearly none down here.
Whoa!
You don't just take that.
No, I'm talking about like
He just called you a bitch to
not
your face.
fighting.
I was like,
dude.
Tazo goes, "Yeah, it sounded like a call out to
sounded
me."
like a call out, man.
I'm not talking about fighter, like the class. I'm talking about like.
Yeah.
He is a fighter.
He is a
I
fighter.
am a fighter.
I know, but I'm not talking about the class. I'm talking about like just
Like
the warriors.
Anyone that looks like they can actually handle themselves in
Yeah.
battle is what he's looking for. It's not you.
I'm
That's all he was saying.
swole as fuck. Thank you for your honesty. And I flick you a gold coin.
What gold coin?
I have one.
Oh, that's right, you got the one from the That's right. Why did you give him a gold coin?
Because he was honest.
That's what we're
Anyway,
doing. Was there a reward system here now?
Only for him, I
it
guess.
wasn't to me, but he's a player and he can do with his gold as he sees.
That's fine.
So-
That's weird.
Yes, to be fair, you're probably not looking in the right place, if I'm honest. Most of the better fighters we have are probably going to be at the castle. So, if I were you, I would start heading north of Everlight.
You promise?
I will stake my career on it.
Would you stake your life?
My life, I'm a mayor. My life is my career. Well, if there's nothing else, I'll be making my way.
Downtown.
Many babies to kiss,
Oh,
And,
gross. You're a pedophile.
Well, we should kill that guy.
What?
You were right, but now we don't like you.
You guys start booing him to his face, and he looks a little bit confused, and then his entire head explodes, and you are all showered in a mist of blood.
I know everyone's gonna look at me, but that was not me. Okay.
God damn it, I was eating that.
Yeah, it's all over your
Can I
chicken.
get up and search his body?
So you can, but as you get up, you start seeing his body become decaying and withering, as if it's you don't find anything. It looks like he left his wallet secure in probably his carriage or back at home. He didn't think he would need it.
How decayed is his body?
What's that?
How decayed is his body?
It looks like he aged 50 years in 30 seconds.
Alright, I want to cut off his dick.
All right, go for it.
I want to look around to see what caused it.
So yeah, make a perception check for me.
So he doesn't have anything in his pocket.
16. Okay. You don't see anything that would have immediately caused an explosion.
Was it like a fire explosion or just like a...
It looks like his head just imploded.
Gotcha.
And it looks like his whole body is just like decaying in front of you. And as you look around, you try to see if there's anything that would have caused that, any spellcasters.
I was say, can I roll Arcana to see if I know what spell might... if there is a spell involved?
Sure. And so
It's a 25.
it's a 25. Okay. So you're able to deduce that this man, the mayor, had in some way, shape, or form been cursed. And then as you look around, you see the guy who was at the table earlier throwing up into a bucket, and his head also, and just coats the entire table with blood. And then you hear a couple other in the back. You don't really see who, but people start screaming at the top of their lungs in agony. But it's a curse of some form that is causing his body to wither and decay. And you see it happening with other individuals, but it's affecting them differently. Some of their bodies don't necessarily decay. Some of them are pretty average, but it looks like each individual is suffering from some curse or another that was cast on them, but you don't see anyone who could have cast it because it's a pretty high-powered thing.
Well, I want to cast Detect Magic as a ritual. So as a ritual, it takes longer than normal. I'm going to cast it that way while you make it around. Just see if anything that's magical is just going to glow to me.
Sure. Okay.
Because there's nothing, everybody's just kind of exploding right now.
There's been 4 explosions.
Can I check the dead bodies for gold?
So go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Can I also check bodies, or can I?
1. Okay. You.
I don't find that.
You see, like the thing where she just like reach into their like chest or something and like opens it up.
Like a chest burst.
There's no gold in here. Maybe like you're horrible at searching pockets. Just rip them
Wait,
open.
what kind of?
I don't understand pockets. I just don't get them. I just don't get them.
I would also like to search.
Okay, so
Or can I not?
if anybody wants to, go ahead and do it now so it can be a group check. Otherwise,
I'm
it's just
busy.
going to be doing
Yeah, I'm
this.
gonna
Okay,
search
I want to
bodies.
steal somebody from someone.
searching
from
the-
someone panicking.
Okay, go ahead. Make a roll with a sleight hand roll with advantage.
24.
17.
17.
Can I make a perception check on who's around? Just kind of normal people, but they were important people. There were important people.
There are no.
There's
Yeah,
the-
you're right. There
there-
are political leaders.
And then there's that wizard dude that was popular at the bar earlier, and then a bunch of just random.
I want to go to the wizard dude.
Okay.
Is the wizard dude and that elf that we booed the same person?
No, they're different individuals.
That
The
elf
elf is not capable of that.
Is this elf here?
He is still here. He looks a little bit confused, and he's sitting up, looking around, like kind of like curmudgeon about the whole thing, and starts like kind of checking out things. So does the halfling that led Ghoulcrest.
Fuck the elf. I want the Gilcrest dude, the halfling woman.
Okay, Aiken, what did you get for your roll?
I think it was 7.
10.
Yeah, was
10?
it?
Okay, so you guys are just like searching bodies right now, right? Okay, you are able to find collectively 1 gold, and you're also able to find. You find 15 copper.
How do you want to do that? Do you
Or
want to
you can
split it
just keep
evenly?
it. Or you can just
I'll
keep
keep
it.
the gold.
Well, remember, like,
that
you
sounds fair.
found 1 piece of gold, but Nightshade and Aiken found the 15 copper.
You don't have the.
Oh, I found some copper.
Yeah, the 1
Yeah.
gold is worth way more than the 15 copper.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll take it. It's better than nothing.
Do we both get 15, or is it split between us?
It's split between you, so one
How
of
do
you's
we-
gonna have to take a higher amount, or donate 1 to charity.
I rolled a 1, so he can get
So
the
yeah, you
extra
get the
piece.
extra gold. So
I would mediate that.
Pebbles. As some people are freaking out, panicking as they just saw a loved one get horrifyingly decayed in front of them, you come up behind them and you put your hand on the back like, oh no, and you quickly like reach their satchel.
So you're going for who's living.
Yeah, and you just kind of pop off their gold pouch and stick it into your back pocket.
Oh.
You receive 12 gold.
Come on.
Mac.
I-
You approach the small halfling woman.
I run up and go, come here, you leprechaun! And I throw my net onto her.
Okay, make an attack roll.
16.
So you capture this woman and tie her up, and you kind of have her in the net, and she kind of like starts wiggling. I was like, "Let me go, you big old fucking ogre! I'll tear your fucking head off. You let me go. You're playing with fucking fire right now."
While she's in the net, I have advantage, so I want to punch her in the face and knock her out.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and make a strength check.
16. That's going to be another +5.
Okay.
So
yeah.
21.
That's a
I
a
fucking
success.
clock
So
her
yeah,
in the
you
head.
knock her out, and a couple guards look over to you and see you do this, and they start running your way, and they pull out their swords.
I want to pull out my... So I have legal authority, so I'm going to say I have a piece of parchment on me, because I should have parchment. That said, crusty sock business. Nobody... We're the order of the crusty socks.
He takes a look and he goes, "You know, if you're capturing an elected official, you're gonna
Hey,
have
she's
to
a fugitive!
Do you have a warrant?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. That's why I'm asking you.
Wise guy, huh?
Does he have anything that could disguise that as a warrant?
Nope.
Not unless he crosses everything out and writes the word warrant on it.
I do, but I'm busy, so you're on your own. You fucked up, bro.
So we're gonna have to ask you to release the net.
I'm gonna just fucking swing my
Make an attack roll.
Yeah. 20.
All right.
5 plus 5, so 25. So we're gonna roll damage. 6, 12 plus 8, so 20 damage.
How do you kill this man?
All right. I'm gonna have to ask you to shut the fuck up, and I'm just gonna cut him fucking in half.
Okay.
Like straight down to
Bottom.
And the other guard, because there were two, what the fuck? And he like pulls out his sword and gets ready to attack you, and he starts going, and he's like head like falls to the back of his shoulder, and he starts like wiggling. His whole arm kind of like starts twitching, and he drops his weapon. At first, you're convinced this dude's having a way over proportionate reaction. He's Nightshade and Aiken. As you guys are checking bodies, one of the family members comes up and goes, "Do you have any fucking decency? That's my." And they start doing the same thing.
Can I check her body?
Oh, she's not dying.
Oh.
Can I just kill her?
That's what's happening, actually.
Hey, can I win the campaign? Like, what do I have to roll for that?
It's just TPK.
Oh, yeah. About 12 individuals in total start, like, twitching and freaking the fuck out. Similarly to how to the body of the mayor withered, their body kind of starts, like, contorting. Their limbs sort of hyperextend, and their skin becomes more raggedy and revealing bone. It begins to darken in tone. And you guys each witness 12 individuals fully sort of mutate into these like slender zombified creatures, and the woman talking to Aiken and Nightshade goes, everyone roll initiative.
Oh, great.
23 total for me.
Mine's actually a 5.
15.
Negative 1, so 15.
Key
I
is
got
just
8.
19.
19.
Can we
Lucien?
say that my ritual finished, I guess?
Oh, you're gonna
If we're
cancel
going
it?
into combat, I'm not gonna be sitting there doing a ritual. There's monsters here, okay? I'm not lying.
Okay, yeah, that's
How many did you say there was?
12.
12. Fuck me. I'm gonna run.
first in the order is Francis.
I'm gonna cast just Firebolt, which is just a cantrip. So I'm gonna try to hit the dude that's right here.
Okay.
15
That's
plus.
absolutely a hit.
Yeah, okay, so 15. There's 6 fire damage on that one.
Next in the order is Lucien.
There's one right to my right, so I'll almost sit there drinking my water I had left. And then all these people are turning into zombies, and one gets up next to me. I'm like, oh shit, here we go again.
Okay.
And then my sword's on my back, and then it's got like a clip on it. I'm gonna clip it and just be like, all right, we'll pull it off.
Okay.
And then
So your tattoo completely shifts from just being to your arm and then extends to your face. Just half your face?
absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Turning, swing at the one right next to me. Oh yeah, that's 16 plus 5. It's 11 points of damage to the one next to me.
So you finish off your ice water and you sit it down. As soon as your tattoo extends to your face, along with it, your arm extends back, unclips the sword, takes it, and you reel it back, and you fully swing around and just cleave into the zombie, sending it flying backwards. And it stumbles and hits the ground, and it is now cut in half. The top of it is still barely alive, but the bottom half of it has just been completely severed, and it is mutilated and groans in horrifying agony. Next up, we're gonna go to Aiken.
Yeah.
that
I'm gonna hit that one with my warhammer. I have proficiency with warhammers and battle axes and with throwing hammers.
So
13.
Okay.
Okay, that's a hit.
So that's a 6.
6 plus 4, that's 10.
Okay. So, as soon as you look up and you saw this thing mutate and turn into this zombie, as you reach for your hammer, you witness the fireball that Francis threw, and it explodes into this complete cloud of flame. And you get into a full swing, into a full rotation, and you smash it into the side of this zombie, which kills it instantly, and it just stumbles and flies to the ground. And the two of you stand up and prepare yourself for the rest of the battle. Next up in the order is Mac.
Okay, I'm gonna whack him with my axe.
Okay.
12 plus 5, 17.
That's a hit.
7 plus 8.
7 plus
15.
8. All right. So after you cleave this one in half, you stand back in your battle-ready pose for the other one to lunge at you. But as soon as it mutated and mutilated into this freaky creature, it also expanded enough to where its armor kind of just fell off of it, basically.
Yeah.
And so it's no longer down the armor adding to its AC, so you're able to hit. And then you stare at it as you watch it. You're I don't know if he would be phased by what he's witnessing or not, but he pulls out his skin, takes a swig, and goes. And you run, and you again just slice into him. And how do you kill him?
I'm gonna fucking do him like Thor, fucking just push it into his fucking chest.
So you swing and get into his chest, and you kind of are lunging at him, and you land on top of him and shove the axe in deeper, and it kind of like moans and groans and tries to reach, and just goes, and lies limp and lifeless
I
before
wanna
you.
look at my leprechaun on my back, halfling. You see that, elite leprechaun? That's what a real man can do.
Next in the order is the zombies. Gonna go for Francis. Okay, that's how fast he can move. Lucien, you get an attack of opportunity on him.
Standing there, he's like walking by me like,
And what the fuck?
oh, natural 20.
All right, that absolutely hits.
That's 12.
And then that's double. 24.
So as soon as it tries to kind of shuffle towards Francis, it does not notice you as you take your sword and do a complete full swing into him. And this time, you do not cut it in half where it can still live. You cut it straight through the head and kill it. It doesn't even have time to scream or react. It is dead on impact. Next in the order is Nightshade.
Hit one.
You will need... What's your movement speed?
35.
So the nearest one would be either this one, who's mutilated on the ground in front of you, which would require you move 5 feet. Do you want to go for that one, or you want to go for one of the ones at full health?
One full health.
Okay, so the nearest one would be this one. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Or you
You use your dagger, it's horn ass.
no, let her play how she wants to.
Let her do it.
How does the dagger more damage than the sight?
He didn't put it in there.
No, nobody would have gotten an opportunity to attack on you. So go ahead and make your attack roll.
It's called a 6.
You rolled a 6. So you run towards it and you swing, and it kind of uses its entire body to jump backwards out of your swing, and it just barely grazes by him. Pebbles, you're up next.
Alright. I'm staying behind that one zombie because I was comforting her back, right?
Yeah.
So I want to just stab her with my dagger and see if it kills her. That's a 24.
Okay, that's absolutely a hit.
Alright. A 3 plus 3 is a 6.
Okay. So I should clarify, this individual was not the one you were comforting, but it was one nearby you who had not immediately seen you yet. Mm-hmm. So as you see this transform, you take enough time to process what was going on, and you assess the immediate danger, and you take out your dagger, and you run and you try and get it in the back, but it doesn't quite get into it to where it would be fatal, but you stab it kind of in the waist, causing it to sort of stumble backwards, and it begins to hold its basically near its ass in pain and kind of reels back and just kind of screams. We're gonna get to the back at the top of the order with Francis.
I'm just gonna use fireball again.
I'm gonna target the one that's in front of Pebbles. I just saw her hit.
Sure, go for it.
3 plus 5, 8.
8, that hits.
Oh, really?
That just hits.
7 damage.
7 damage, okay. Pebbles, after you run off, you look behind you, not stopping, but you look behind you and you see as it's a ball of fire just comes in from stage right and just makes it burst into flames. It combusts completely and starts screaming and swatting in its arms, trying to put the fire out, and it eventually dies and succumbs to its wounds. Next in the order is Lucien.
Show me 30 feet in front where that one is right there.
To this one?
Yeah, 12.
12, okay, that hits.
12. 12.
Okay.
Yep, 7 plus 3 plus 2, 12.
Let's say you reel your sword back and you slice its head off, and as it just kind of falls to the ground, the head just smashes on the floor and blood starts pouring out. Next in the order is Aiken.
I'm gonna go ahead and knock this one out on the ground.
Okay, go for it.
You had advantage because he's prone.
13. That's
8.
21.
Okay, that's absolutely a hit. What's your damage?
1 plus 6.
Even a 1 would have done it. So you reel it back and you take it and you smash onto the zombie. Matt, you're next.
Cool. I'm gonna whack him.
Okay, go for it.
12.
That hits. All right.
14.
Okay. So, and you're using your axe again?
Yeah.
So after you get up from, let's see, where are you? You're here. So after you get up from taking that one down that you got in the chest, you immediately swing around to the one behind you, and you get it in the side, you pull it back out, and you just start hacking and slashing, and this thing is fucking ground beef. That one's dead. Next in the order is going to be the zombies. One of them is going to go for Mac.
Good luck. Watching him walk towards
What's your
me.
AC?
17.
17. Yeah, that hits.
What?
Yeah.
Not my pet.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 19.
Jesus Christ.
So it runs up to you and sticks its claws into your neck. You're able to kind of fight it off, but it does deal 2 points of, let's say, slashing damage. Alright, next in the order is going to be Nightshade.
I guess I'll use off.
She can make an ice knife and stab him for 1d10.
Okay.
You have to make a dex save or it's 2d6 cold damage or something.
You're freaking dying.
It doesn't matter. She's doing it.
You try to cast a spell on this thing, forming a shape of ice in your hands, but as you try to fire it, it once again manages to kind of slide out of the way, causing it to go flying past you. Next in the order is going to be Pebbles.
I'm gonna use my short bow.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to shoot that one.
Sure.
13 plus 5 would be
a hit.
18. So 5 plus 3 is 8.
You pull back your bow and you fire into it. The one just kind of looks, and then the arrow pierces its skull, but it kind of pops it back out and throws it to the side. We're going to start back at the top of the order with Francis.
Firebolt and the one she just hit.
Okay. Go for it.
16 on the die.
Absolutely hits. Roll damage.
5.
Oh yeah, that just kills it. So once it kind of looks at you and like rears its, and like kind of snarls and shows its teeth, another fireball just comes and just explodes. And you're just like, and I don't know if you've noticed Francis is doing it or not. Maybe Pebbles just thinks that every zombie she attacks explodes into flames.
I don't know.
Lucien.
Hey, I'm gonna move 30 from right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going here.
Yeah, swinging at it with this.
Okay, so make an attack roll. That hits. How much you get for damage?
13.
13, okay. Once again, you are just mowing these guys down. You take one and you stab straight through it into the heart and pierce it to skewer it.
Level up.
As it lands to the floor, it is going to use Undead Fortitude. It's going to try and make a Constitution saving throw. He is not dead. He returns to 1 HP. 8 HP.
Let me go for the one. It's right next to Nightshade.
Okay.
20.
Next.
Oh,
You hit it.
Okay, yeah, that's absolutely.
Roll your damage, and then you're gonna double whatever you roll. So 10 times 2, you get 20 damage.
Okay. So after this zombie dodged this blast of ice, it kind of did like a quick like dance out of the way and like kind of howled at the top of its lungs. And as it was doing that, Aiken, you kind of twirled in out of nowhere, smashed it in the waist, and it just kind of crumbled before you,
Okay.
killing it instantly.
Secretly, we're all in a Michael Jackson music video.
Mac, you're
No,
next.
I'm gonna schwack that one next to me. What? How, you said it has 1 HP?
Yeah,
One.
he's a one.
Overkill him. I'm going to choke him to death.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop his fucking head off. Ugh.
2 plus.
4.
Yeah, no.
I want to use my action surge. Is it to use another action?
You just,
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fighters get it. You can use it once per long rest.
Okay.
Short and short rest on.
Once per short rest should be short.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
then
shorter
yeah,
one.
go ahead. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
go.
You can only do it once.
3 plus 5, 8.
8, that just hits.
Fuck it.
Pries itself out of your hands. You try to use the motion as you're thrust backwards to then grab, and then as you start to lean back in, use all of your force to swing back and impale it.
Cool.
I'm only 2 left.
Next in the order is gonna be a zombie. Nightshade, what's your AC?
13.
13. Okay, that hits. So after you witness this one die before you, one grabs you from the back and like yanks your hair and like scratches at you, dealing 3 points of slashing damage. Next in the order is Nightshade.
Yeah, so the one just hit you.
Stab it with my dagger.
Go for it.
Got a dagger.
I got a
10 plus
Hit, that hits.
2.
2
Two.
plus 3. 5.
Plus 3, so 5. Okay.
I'll walk up and shank it.
So as it's like slashing at you, you take out your dagger and you seize an opportunity and hit it in one of its weak spots and stab it underneath its arm. It screeches and like holds its side in real agony because didn't make it bleed, but it was just really unladylike and quite painful. Next in the order is going to be Pebbles.
Stick my short bow and shoot this guy next to Nightshade. I rolled 10 times 15.
That's the one she just stabbed.
Yeah.
And what were you using to hit it?
My short bow.
Okay. So after Nightshade, after you stab it and it screeches and holds its waist in agonizing pain, you witness an arrow come out of nowhere and hit it in that same spot, and it just kind of ragdolls and it just throws to the side and falls to the ground limp and lifeless. And we're gonna start back at the top of the order.
Firebolt the guy.
Okay.
12 hit.
That's it.
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. Cast a firebolt into it. It is consumed by fire. It manages to put it out as it was only concentrated into one spot. But there is charred flesh on it, creating and it's sort of exposing its innards. Next in the order is Lucien.
Shoot. Move up to him. Is that 30 feet? Let's cap that up.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You mean right there next to him, yeah.
So then I'll just try to swing him and finish him
Just
off.
barely.
8 plus 5.
Okay, that hits.
And then it's going to be 8 plus 3 plus 2.
For your damage?
Yes.
Okay. Lucien, how do you kill this final zombie?
I want the last one. I'm going to rush him.
Because after the firebolt hits it, Lucien, you lunge forward.
Final kill.
You slash into it diagonally, and it just basically completely splits in two, and then you kind of step your foot onto the zombie's head, and you just crush it underneath your boots. And that is the end of combat.
That's what you say. I turn around.
I kill Lucien.
You took my gold pill.
I like big blues kills, black kills.
Do you see any other people that aren't zombies around us now?
Yes.
There's this just collective dead silence. You can hear a pin drop. Nobody knows how to react. A lot of people fled the scene.
Fear not. We have saved you. Come and pay your recompense.
You've been listening to Everlight Kingdom. Game mastered by JT Fondren. Music by Travis Savoy. Theme song by Adam Blotner. Sound effects and atmosphere from Sirinscape. Special thanks to our amazing players. And a big thank you to our listeners for joining us on this adventure. Don't forget to subscribe to Everlight Kingdom and leave us a review. And check out altaloom.com for more RPG podcasts and stories.
altaloom.com. Adventures too big for the table.